Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm August, and today I'm going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. products. I have seen a few of these videos and I thought it would be interesting to do just because e.l.f. is like one of my favorite drugstore brands, and I'm leaning more towards drugstore makeup. Just on my channel and just in my everyday life, I've just been leaning more towards e.l.f. So I just wanted to do this video because yeah, it's gonna be like fun, and all these products are affordable, like literally $3 and up, some even $1. Like, you can't go wrong with e.l.f. You just can't. Like, you get really high quality at a really affordable price. So we're gonna have some fun today. I already did my eyebrows off camera because I realized that I didn't have any e.l.f. brow products, so I just went ahead and filled in my eyebrows off camera. But everything else that I'm going to be using today, even down to my brushes and my sponge, will be e.l.f. So, okay, first things first, I'm just going to clip my hair back so we can have that out of the way. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in the shade White. I have a few of these and these work really, really good. Let me get the brush roll out. I actually got this brush roll from TJ Maxx. I think the original price is like, I don't even know what. I also added some of their black handled brushes in here as well. I used to use this when I was able to do take clients and do other people's makeup, but I can't right now with the whole, you know, situation we got going on in the world. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush and just get some on the brush and just pack that on here. Okay, so at some point my phone stopped recording or ran out of memory, I don't know. But basically, after I packed that down with my brush, I just went ahead with my finger and like blended it out because it was looking really crazy, and it's kind of hard to blend out with the brush, but I do like to apply it with the brush just to get it like all over the lid. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So, okay, and now it is time for eyeshadow. So I have a few options. I'm just gonna show you my options and then show you guys what I decided to use. So first, I have the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette that I also have a video on my channel. So if you want to see that, I will link it down below. And then I have their bite-sized eyeshadow palettes. I have 4 of them. I have the I don't know. I have the blue one. I have the Carnival Candy one, the Rosewater one, and the Berry Bad one. So I'm going to be using the blue one and the Carnival one together, and I'm also going to be pulling a shade out of this palette as well. And I'm going to be using, this is my only liquid eyeshadow that I have from them. This is the shade Flirty Birdie, and that's what I'm going to be using for my eyeshadow. So let's get into it. Okay, so I will be using one non-e.l.f. brush, and this is going to be the MAC 224S brush. I love this brush so much that I just want to use it. So I'm going to use it. And the first shade I'm going to go in with is this light blue on the side. I want to do like a smoked out blue glam type of look. I'm just going to go right above my crease with this color. Okay, so I've actually decided that I want to use some tape just to like make it sharp. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I know it's a little late for that, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Now I'm looking extra crazy, gotta love it. Okay, so let me go back in with that blue. I'm just gonna keep blending that out. And next I'm gonna go in with this dark blue on the far left, just directly in my crease. And I'm gonna use the e.l.f. crease brush to apply that in my crease. And I'm gonna start on the outer and bring it inwards. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but these eyeshadows are only $3. So you literally cannot go wrong. $3 and you get and you get good quality. So honestly, like around the edges here, I do want to add a little something just to make it not so harsh. So I cleaned off my brush and I'm just going to go in with this shade here from the Carnival palette, and literally just a tiny bit, so I can like buff out the edges a little better, just because I'm noticing that they're a little harsh. And this is doing exactly what I wanted to do. Boom! That was easy. Okay, now that that's buffed out the way I want it, I'm going to go in with this shade here that's right next to that light blue. And I'm going to put that like right there. That's where I want it. And next I'm gonna go in with the Carnival palette, and I'm gonna use this blue shade. So I'm just gonna pop this blue on my eyelid right here. And I'm not going like all the way in. I'm just gonna stop like right there. So I'm gonna go in with Flirty Birdie next, and I'm gonna use this, what is this called? This small precision brush, and I'm gonna take some of that and put it on the brush. And then I'm going to apply it in my like inner. Okay, and I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit because I'm going to have to go back in with that blue. Okay, so now that that has dried down, I'm gonna go back in with this shade here from the Carnival palette, the blue shade, and just buff out the ends of Flirty Birdie with that a little bit, just to make it like not so harsh, you know? And next I'm gonna go in with this shade from the Retro Paradise palette. I'm gonna go in with the shade Sip Sip, and I'm gonna pop that like right in between Flirty Birdie and that other blue shade. And there we go, we got blue eyeshadow. Honestly, let me be honest with you guys. So what inspired me to do blue eyeshadow is because Girlfriends is now on Netflix, and on the very first episode, I think it was Maya that made a comment. I don't know who it was. Somebody made a comment that black girls can't wear blue eyeshadow.
Black women don't do that, Tony, like I'm wearing blue eyeshadow. Wrong.
And I'm like, watch me. But I'm done with my eyeshadow. So now I'm going to prime my face. I was debating, like I could not decide between the Poreless Putty Primer and the Dewy Primer, the Jelly Pop Dew Primer, but I'm going to use the Poreless Primer. Why? I don't know. I just had to make a decision, so. Okay, and next for foundation, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Latte. This might be a little bit too light for me, so I might mix it in with a little bit of something else. Yeah, that's just a hair too light. So since this is just a hair too light, I'm just gonna add one pump of my e.l.f. Maquillage in the shade 210. Yeah, just to add a little, because boy, I could not pick a shade. I think I should have went with Cocoa, but I felt like Cocoa was like a little bit too red for me, but who knows? Yeah, that works. And I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. sponge and just blend that out. I'm using it dry. You can use it wet or dry. And I'm too lazy to go wet, so I'm just gonna use it dry. I could have sworn that I had an e.l.f. setting spray, but since I don't, I'm just gonna use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And next for concealer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Caramel. I've been torn between Deep Caramel and Tan Neutral. They're pretty similar, but I'm going to use this one just because it's a little bit lighter, and this is more like, you know, a glam look, so I just want to be a little more extra. And next, I'm going to go in with the Halo Glow Setting Powder in the shade Medium Beige. And this is actually my first time using this, so I'm pretty excited. I've heard really good things about this setting powder, so I'm really excited to try it out. I've been wanting to try it out for a minute now. And I'm actually going to use this e.l.f. blush brush to apply my setting powder. I think I'm going to apply it all over my face. Let me see how it looks under the eyes. Oh, that actually looks good. I thought this shade was going to be like my skin tone for a minute, and I was tempted to go back and get the shade lighter so that I can like set under my eye and, you know, have that more brightening effect, but I actually really like this. I like the shade that I picked. And I'm gently setting the rest of my face, like just very gently. For bronzer, I'm gonna use this Prime and Stay finishing powder in Dark Deep. I saw this online. I think it was like $1. It was on sale, and I just knew this was gonna be a really good bronzer shade for me, and I was right because I tried this already and she works. So I'm just gonna use this complexion brush to apply my bronzer, but it's not really a bronzer. And I chose a very, very, very good shade. Like, and this is not even a bronzer, it's a finishing powder, but I just knew it in my heart and in my soul that this was gonna be a great bronzer for me, and I was right. I was so right. Okay, and next for blush, I have literally almost all of these little face palettes, and actually I think this one is a bronzer, and I want to try it. I just want a little bit, like, just to see like how it looks on me. Okay, that's actually really pretty, and it shows up on me. And I usually don't even like a shimmery bronzer, but this is just like the right amount of shimmer. Like, it's not too much. It just adds like a little glow. And the one thing I forgot to do, I completely forgot just now, like, what's wrong with me? I need to bronze my nose, like, so I'm just gonna take this, what is this? A crease brush, and I'm just gonna like, $3, and it comes with a bronzer and a highlighter. I might as well swatch the highlighter so we can see what she looks like. Oh, that's pretty. And the blush that I would typically go for is this Always Spicy Primer Infused blush, but I think I want to do something a little different today because I want to use these. The two shades that are calling my name right now that I think I'm going to mix is Spiced Apple and Pomegranate. I'm going to take the pomegranate blush first and sweep that on the apples of my cheeks and bring it back. And it is pinky and I have blue eyeshadow on, so that's why I want to kind of top it off with the spiced apple just to tone it down a bit, you know what I mean? Spiced apple right here, and just sweep that on top. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. This is perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with Coconut, the highlighter from Coconut, because I really like that one. And I'm gonna use this highlighting brush from e.l.f. Of course, it's an e.l.f. video, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and a little more like sparkly than I would typically go for. I more so go for like melt into your skin type of highlighters. And this is like more of a sparkly highlighter. So for lashes, I'm just gonna use these lashes that I got off of Amazon. I don't have any e.l.f. lashes, so it's gonna have to work. I'm just gonna pop these on real quick and I'll be right back. And okay, before I pop these on, I know I didn't put on the eyeliner. I suck at eyeliner and I don't want to mess this up, so I'm just gonna pop these lashes on and we gonna call it a day, okay? Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so my lashes are on, so now I'm gonna go in with this light blue shade underneath my eye and just blend that out. This just goes to show how important that putty eye primer is, because this is barely showing up underneath my eye. I think that eye primer is like really, really necessary. So just the FYI. And I'm also gonna go in with that dark blue and apply that as close to my lash line as I can. Now that's complete. I wanted to use like an eyeliner, but I've noticed that every time I've used eyeliner, now my eyes get really red and irritated. I think I don't know. And I've tried different ones, just nothing is working for me. So I don't want to irritate my eyes, so I won't be using eyeliner. So this will be the complete eye look. Okay, so I'm running out of storage, so I'm gonna try to speed this up. But the next thing I'm gonna do is line my lips with this lip liner. It's in the shade Deep Brown. It has a liner on one side and a brush on the other. And with this look, I feel like it's only right that I use the blue lip gloss from the Retro Paradise collection. So I'm gonna pop that on. I really like this lip gloss, but I don't like the applicator. It's really small, so I have to keep like digging in again, and it's really not the best, but the lip gloss is really good. On top of that lip gloss, I want to put a little bit of this lip gloss that was in the Modern Metals collection. This is one of my favorite lip glosses from e.l.f. It is discontinued, unfortunately, but thankfully I have a backup. But this lip gloss is just really sparkly and pretty, so I'm gonna add that on top just to add an extra layer of shine. And this is the final look. Just let me know what you guys think. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite products from e.l.f. are and what was your favorite product that I used today. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.